Do you want to know?
Hey everyone, I'm going to make my homemade meatballs and I will show you the process step by step on the way I make my homemade Italian meatballs. So first I take a few ingredients. I have my Parmesan cheese, my Publix garlic powder, my Publix original French fried onions, 1 Publix egg, 4 slice pieces of bread, watered down and topped with garlic for flavoring, and then of course the ground beef. You put the ground beef in the bowl and then you start pouring in the garlic as much as you want for flavor. I use just garlic in mine. Usually I would put in Italian breadcrumb, but I'm all out of Italian breadcrumb. So that's why I'm going to substitute it with some French fried onions. So I'm going to do that. Don't try that at home. Anyway, and then pour that into my mixture. Going to give it some flavor and a little bit of crunch. Then I'm going to pour in the Parmesan cheese. Again, if I had an assistant, it'd be more easier, but I'm doing it by myself. So pour in the Parmesan cheese. That's going to be for flavor. Can never add too much. And then we're going to see if I can do this. I'm going to crack this egg with one hand. Ready? I did it. So one egg. Okay, throw some garbage over here. And then I'm going to mix it up. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Try this like this. So take my hands and I'll mix everything all together into the bowl. So all the ingredients are mixed fairly equally in the ground beef. I go by smell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smell and see if I can smell the ingredients. So that's what I do. So again, I can smell I need more garlic. So add more garlic into it. And then the secret ingredient, Grandma's secret ingredient, is the white bread. I take it into chunks and it's wet and I roll it up into balls and I drop it into the mixture. What happens is then the meatball, each meatball will have one bread dough ball in it. And when I fry the meatball, the bread is usually on the outside of the meatball and it's going to give the bread a texture and it will lock in the flavor of the garlic. So the secret ingredient in these homemade Italian meatballs is the white bread with the garlic powder mixed into it, because each meatball, which you'll see, I'll show you here. I'm gonna jump fast forward. Fast forward. And a little trick photography. Right here is the bread dough. So each meatball will have some inside, but each meatball, my signature meatball, will have a bread dough on the outside when I bake it. So I'm gonna mix these up and I'll get back to you. Hold on one sec. Alrighty, here we go. I mixed up all the meat, the ingredients and all of the hamburger, and this is what it looks like. These are all my meatballs. If you notice, you can see the secret ingredient. Every meatball has a piece of bread, seasoned piece of bread in it. So now we're going to fast forward and we are going to look at frying the meatballs. This is what it looks like right now. A lot of oil. And again, every meatball has the secret ingredient of the bread dough in it. So oil is very hot. As long as I don't drop my phone in the hot oil, we're good. Let it cook for a few minutes, and then we'll flip them over. Again, you just let them cook, probably a couple minutes on each side. And hold on, I'm going to flip everything. And again, right there, secret ingredient, Grandma's secret ingredient. The golden brown. Golden brown. So. We'll drop a couple more meatballs into it so I'm not cooking all night. They don't have to be perfectly round, just round meatballs. Again, every meatball has the bread in it. Secret ingredient. Do not tell anyone. Ancient Chinese secret. Well, I guess ancient Italian secret. So, let's see here. And we slowly just, you want to be gingerly with them as you're turning them so they don't break apart until they get cooked well enough. So, again, looks like we're going to have one pretty well done in a few minutes. Look at that, golden brown. So, again, the ingredients we use is ground beef, Publix garlic powder, Publix French fried onions. It should have been Italian breadcrumb. That's what I didn't have, so I had to use compromise and use French fried onions, and then Parmesan cheese and an egg, and then you mix it all together. And then again, the secret ingredient will be the bread soaked with a little bit of water, and then the garlic powder sprinkled on top of it to hold the flavor. And again, the secret ingredient. So that meatball right there is getting it. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, money right there. That's money. They say that on the cooking channel. That's money. But again, getting there. All right. And we're going to do hashtag it's not your grandma's meatballs. Hashtag it's not your grandma's meatballs. That's what this is going to be called. And for my friends in Abu Dhabi, how are you? Looking at my meatballs. So, there you go. I think this one is almost done. Let's see here. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take another minute or two. So I'm going to pause for a second because I don't want my camera to run out. And then we'll be right back. All right, my fans, we're back. And here we go. We got the meatballs are still cooking. And I'm going to take this one out of the oven. And we will take a look and see what it looks like. So right now I'm taking it out of the oven, or out of the hot oil. And we'll place it on a plate. Give me 1 second because I'm almost cross-contaminated, and put it on a plate with raw ingredients, which is a no-no, food safety hazard. Food safety is very important. So again, here we go. Take the meatball out, and we're gonna put it on my Christmas dish. Right there, there's the meatball. And hold on 1 second. And we're gonna cut it open. Make sure it's done. Yes, and there you go. Look, this favorite piece of the meatball, which is the secret ingredient. And there we go. this is it. There goes the secret ingredient right there. Oops, you probably see my dirty sink, but here it is. And like my grandma used to say, manja, manja. Perfect. Perfect Italian meatball. Cooked all the way through. Perfect seasoning. Another well done job. My grandmother would be proud of me. All right, everyone. Again, hashtag it ain't my grandma's meatballs. Take care. Bye.